Hi guys, and welcome to an Ace Tanker for the M8A1. And again, this is another an Ace Tanker as opposed to the Ace Tanker. Because I was planning to make a blast from the past video, and I had this saved in my archives, and I was playing through it, uploaded it to Replays so that I could get the score sheets, and suddenly realized that this was an Ace Tanker. I didn't realize it at the time because the M8A1 is a tank that I've had for quite a while, a long time before I started streaming or YouTubing, and I got the Ace Tanker in this tank a long time ago. This game isn't that long ago. It's an 8.9 replay. I'm platooned with Ram and Core Master, so you'll know it's not that long ago. But because of the updates to the game since this game was played, it now shows you whether or not the game was an Ace Tanker at the time you played it, even if the game is in the past. So I was planning the Blast from the Past video and discovered, hang on, this is an Ace Tanker. So I guess it's going to go up as an Ace Tanker instead. But I do remember this game, and I do remember that someone in chat asked me while I was streaming what my favorite tier 4 tank was. And the M8A1 is the only non-premium tier 4 tank I own, because it is definitely my favorite tank. And I remember saying on chat that, and I'll show you how, or I'll show you why. And this is the game. And thankfully, I wasn't made to eat my words, and it turned out to be a fantastic game and a fantastic showcase for the M8A1. And I was able to give a running commentary of how well this tank can do as I was playing this game. So we are here on Erlenberg. As I said, it's an 8.9 replay, so the map is slightly different to what it is now, but you'll get the gist of it as we move along. So here we go.
Let's get this show on the road.
So my plan is to head down the 1-2 lines and try and intercept any enemy tanks that may have crossed the bridge in the north. And then come back down south to deal with any enemy tanks that may have tried to cross in the south. Now, because it's an older replay, I've been trying to get rid of players' names and replace them with player tanks. And that's not working, so let's try this again. There we go. A little bit better. So Core Master is going to work on this M5 Stuart.
Enemy is hit.
I pop up, take a shot, and then pull back before I can be targeted. Unfortunately, Core Master dies to enemy RT. And RT's still coming in, so 2 RT on the enemy team. And RT's still coming in. So I'm wondering if any other enemy tanks have crossed north. Stuart seems to be the only one, and he's spotting for their RT. So I've had enough of him. I pop out,
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
take the shot, and then move erratically before RT can aim. So, SFL 4C in the distance, but yeah, old man reaction shot, dead before I can get a shot in. Our tanks are still taking fire, but then I realize that we have lost the south. We've got nothing but 3 RT guarding the south, and I need to get back to intercept any tanks that may be crossing the southern bridge. And the M8A1 is fantastic. It's very, very fast, especially in a straight line. But I'm not in time. Something is spotting our RT. We've just lost our Bison. Our other RT are now running for it. And another Stuart. So I'm going to go and try and intercept this Stuart. No shots on the Covenanter. Okay, Stuart has made his presence known, but can't get a shot, can't get an outline. He's in a dip. And Ram takes him out with his M8A1. So I'm going to push forward. I'm going to try and get some spots. T1 Heavy in the distance. He's advancing. I decide not to take a shot. There are better targets.
We didn't even scratch
But
them.
unfortunately I bounce. And pull back. I don't have Sixth Sense, so I'm being very, very careful here.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
So,
They dinged us.
side of a T1 Heavy,
Penetration.
easy to pen for me.
Enemy armor is damaged.
So we track him
Penetration.
and continue to work.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
And of course the last shot falls short, and we miss our killing opportunity. Front of a Churchill, very, very difficult to pen. But
Ricochet.
I thought maybe I might sneak one into his
Critical hit.
tracks. And we're just bouncing on the KV-1.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
So I'm just going to hang here, make sure we get these guys spotted, and then take shots if I get the opportunity to get a penning shot. In the meantime, we've pushed over the bridge to the north. And I do spot the Covenanter coming through the middle, but I'm not really going to have shots on him, not unless he comes south. But okay, maybe I will. Not a lot to shoot at. And Ram takes him out. So it's looking comfortable. Enemy RT is dead. 6 remaining enemy tanks. We have 7 tanks left, plus 2 of them are RT. One of them is RT, actually. We've lost a second RT. I missed that. But now it's starting to get tricky. We've just lost our VK. And I know there are at least 3 enemy tanks down here in front of me. But then I realized that KV-1 has moved towards the center. So there are probably only 2 enemy tanks in front of me. So I move forward till I can get spots. Unfortunately, we've just lost our T1 Heavy. And we've just lost our T70. So things are not looking so good. I need to get into where I can start doing damage again. It doesn't look as if the enemy team are going to push over the bridge here. Oh, and then we find them. So using the Churchill for, or the dead Churchill for cover, I think.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
We get 2 into the Churchill, enemy Churchill, before he can get a shot back. And I can be fairly safe because enemy RT is dead.
Penetration. Penetration. Penetration.
So we track the Churchill
Penetration.
and just continue to work.
Penetration.
He can't see me.
Penetration.
Track him again. He should still be there.
Gotcha.
There we go. Churchill's dead. VK is not feeling quite so brave. Unfortunately,
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Ram dies, but I do manage to take out the VK. So now it is 3v4. And I'm debating what I can do. So, with all this action down south, I'm just wondering what enemy tanks could possibly have tried to flank through the north. And our DW2 doesn't seem interested in getting stuck in. He's still camping in the castle. Okay, so DW2 is coming down to me. I'm trying to get spots in town. Four minutes of the game left. Okay, we've spotted the KV-1.
Penetration.
Get a shot into his engine, but don't manage to set him on fire. Alright, I've dropped off radar. And I'm going to pull back, because I'm not going to go head-to-head against a KV-1. Especially as he has 2 TD backups. So what instead I'm going to do is I'm going to flank. And also see whether or not any enemy tanks have come across the northern bridge. And right at this point in the stream, I tell my viewers that if I were me and I was in the Martyr, I would be flanking. And no sooner had I said that than the Martyr appeared.
They're knocked out.
We finish off the Martyr. And I'm expecting another enemy tank up here. We know where the KV-1 is, and we know where the S-35CA is. And I'm expecting the Chiha to flank me. But there's no sign of him. So KV-1 in the open. Can't get shots.
Enemy armor is
There we go. So we track him
We didn't even scratch
and then start bouncing.
penetration.
But he's turned to face me, and again, I don't have sixth sense, so I'm not sure whether or not I've been spotted.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
So he fired. I don't know whether he fired blind or whether I've actually been spotted.
Penetration. Critical hit.
Okay, so there's the S-35CA.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Now, he was pointing towards me, so he definitely spotted me. So, I have been spotted. KV-1
Enemy armor is hit.
fires and misses. KV-1's only on 2% health now.
That one didn't go through.
And I finally decide to blow away his cover.
We didn't even scratch them.
Bounce on his turret. And I'm down to premium ammo only. But I'm the last tank standing. So in the time it took me to engage the KV-1 and the S-35CA, our DW2 and RT died. So I'm on 5 kills, it's 2v1. I've got time to work. I'm gonna use my superior view range. Unfortunately, our first shot goes low,
Enemy armor is destroyed.
and we finish the KV-1. But now, there's another tank capping, so I decide I'm going to flank him. But there are only 40 seconds left. So I need this guy to come out of cover. But unfortunately, the Chiha decides he's going to play for a draw. I'm trying to get around to get shots in on him, but he takes one shot. I pull around to see if I can get shots on him. 8 seconds left. And that's it. Unfortunately, he's stealth, and I couldn't get him. So I was planning to record that as a blast from the past, but I discovered it was an Ace Tanker. So I'm going to put it up as an Ace Tanker. We ended up getting Top Gun and Defender. And this is why it's my favorite Tier 4 tank. This is a tank that I did 2,005 damage in with 6 kills. I earned 1,591 XP on that one game, even though it was a draw, even though it was not a victory. We fired 57 shots, 42 hits, 33 pens, and we detected 6, damaged 7, destroyed 6, and even managed to do 804 damage upon detecting. We did 104 base defense points thrown in, just for good measure, and we earned almost 32,000 credits from that particular game. So, yeah, M8A1 is a fantastic Tier 4 tank. It is the only Tier 4 tank that isn't a premium that I kept. We earned 2,386 XP with a premium account. It was not my first game in it for the day, but yeah, there we go. As I say, it's an old replay file. Didn't realize it was an Ace Tanker till now. And there you have it, M8A1 Ace Tanker. Sorry about the quality. I didn't have a lot of mods installed on 8.9, but thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.